Puff, when was the last time you had that kind of a groove in the game?
Last time I kind of groove, I can't remember. I mean, I was hurt for about a year, and I had foot surgery, so honestly, I can't remember. But a big thing that Coach Davis always tells us is that practice will lead to play, and I feel like my practice has been leading to what I've been doing on the court and just bringing energy, effort, and toughness.
You mentioned, obviously, it was a while while you were out and had to deal with a number of injuries. During that time, did you think you'd get back to this point? Did you ever have doubts that you would? And to finally have that happen, just how satisfying is it?
I wouldn't necessarily say I had doubts. I mean, I just kept my faith in God because God always has a plan for you. And I just got with my trainer, and we just kept on working. And throughout the injuries, I just knew that always stay a positive attitude. And my brother's real big on that. He always call me and check in and see how I'm doing, just because he knows he's been through the ACC. He's been through injuries. He had 2 hip surgeries, a shoulder surgery, knee surgery. So he's been through a lot of surgery. So my big thing was leaning on him and just getting advice from him on how to stay positive and stay ready.
Have you already heard from him? Like, did you check your phone? Has he already hit you up?
Well, he might have hit me up because I don't think he had a game today. So he watches all of our games. So he probably texted me. I didn't even look at my phone yet, to be honest.
Well, what do you think you can bring to this team now? And what have you brought everything you can bring now?
My biggest thing is just, like I said before, just bringing energy, effort, and toughness. That's what Coach Davis preaches, and I just try to, every single minute I play and every single opportunity I get, I just try to do it to the best of my abilities and just let the game take care of itself.
What were you thinking during those back-to-back threes after that? How good did that feel?
It felt great just because I felt my rhythm again, I felt my groove again, and when I let go of both of them, I knew they were going in, so it's just that confidence is coming back.
Puff, it looked like one point in the second half, Dontrez checked in for Armando, and it looked like you were actually subbing out, maybe thinking that you were getting subbed out. Was it sort of a surprise to play 17 minutes in the second half?
I mean, I thought the coaches yelled puff, 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 and so that's why I turned around, and he was like, Armando. So that's what happened that way. I thought they were yelling my name, but I think they're trying to get my attention for what play we're running. So.
Puff, did did Hubert or Vicky or anybody say anything to you before the second half started? Like, look, you're going to get some extended run here and go after it and get it? For sure. All the coaches are just preaching, stay ready, stay ready. That's been the focal point of this whole season. And for all 18 of us, is just stay ready because you never know when your number's going to be called. And they told me in the locker room, just stay ready because right now might be your time. So my mentality is just to get out there and just give what I can. Anybody specifically, come up to you? Honestly, it was basically the whole team, whole coaching staff. Right. Leaky, I mean, everyone did. So, I mean, those are my guys, and I hope Leaky's okay just because what he brings, he's a phenomenal basketball player, and what he brings to the court is what a lot of people don't see with defense and passing and ball handling, and it's just great having him as a teammate.
Take one or two more, and then Coach Davis should be right in.
You mentioned staying ready. What's the biggest challenge in having to stay ready when that opportunity may not come?
Just because your opportunity might not come, I mean, that doesn't give you an excuse not to stay ready because you never know what day might be your day to play or what day might be yours to sit. And that's also a big thing that my brother has taught me is that, especially in the NBA, I mean, you get a lot of players get DNPs, and whenever your number is called, you have to get ready because you never know when someone's going to get hurt, someone's going to be in foul trouble. So, yeah, that's always been a big focal point of being here.
Given the duration of your injuries, did it take longer than expected to kind of knock off the rust? And if so, was there any frustration in that challenge?
Definitely took longer to knock off the rust just because I knew what I've been capable of and I knew what my abilities are. But other than that, I mean, just giving it 100%. And if it's just like Coach Davis says, in the community, in the classroom, and on the court, and even if it's in the training room, I mean, my goal is always to give it just my best shot at it and see what happens.
Puff, you had mentioned that obviously Coach Davis has preached this too, but practice translates into playing time. What were the things you've been trying to do in practice that you think you've done well that have obviously earned you more of an opportunity here in the game lately?
Just be aggressive if it's on the offensive, defensive end. Just always be aggressive and just playing to the best of your ability and playing hard. That's just a big thing since I've been taught from my parents and from my family, and that's just a big thing in our household. Just everything you do to the best of your abilities. To whom much is given, much is expected is what my dad always tells us. It's do to the best of your abilities.
All right, thank you.